that I discovered last year. I believe, no, it's new this year. Did we have a version of this last year from Grouchy Gardener?
Year.
Okay.
Yes.
I love this brand, and this is a new telescoping ratchet pruner. This is not the same ratcheting pruner that we've had in the past. This is a new version brought in by Grouchy Gardener. It's easier to extend the handles with just a press of a button, and they don't keep coming undone. In the past, I've had difficulty keeping the handles the same length. These are so easy. There's also a comfort grip on them. Last year's version was customer top rated. That's the one I have. This year's version is even better.
Yes.
Because as Rachel Pavis will tell you, there are some new details we want to point out.
That's right.
You get 3 payments of $10.41 today, and that price and that easy pay opportunity are going up at the end of the day. You can choose between red and green. So, and limited green already. So tell me about this.
Okay, so this is brought to us by the Grouchy Gardener, and the Grouchy Gardener is a UK-based company that was landscape architects that really were looking to improve the tools that they were using. So they've teamed up with some different manufacturers and were able to bring us these great tools. This is such a great one. And like you mentioned, last year they had a version of the Ratchet Pruners, but what happened was they wanted to update them. They gave it a little bit more grip to your grip to make it even easier to use. They have that curved steel blade that you can see there, but also it has little teeth on this side that's actually going to help grip whatever it is that you're cutting. And this blade is so sharp, so well made. This is really heavy duty. These are going to last for years to come.
Let's talk about Grouchy Gardener for a second, and we can walk over here and start to demo. This is a British company, and they're very, very popular on QVC UK, a very popular brand in England, where you know some of the most fabulous gardens in the world exist.
Yes.
So this is a company that we've really embraced here at QVC USA, and their tools have become very, very popular. So let's put this guy to work.
Okay, so I'm going to show you here how easy this is. It also has that ratcheting system, so you'll see as I squeeze, it is very easy to do. It squeezes, it starts to cut, and then it ratchets, and then it cuts it. And look how clean that cut is, Carolyn. That's important too, because for your new growth, you want that to be really nice. Now, I brought a pair of pruners that we had at home, and you know, just to show the difference between the two.
If we could show this head right here. This is not a ratcheting pruner. This is typically what you can find at a garden shop, and you need to have a lot of upper body strength to use this. The tool is really not helping you. It's all in the power of your arms, right?
Exactly. So, I mean, I'm trying to cut through this, and I can't get it through.
Yeah.
And so, but if I come up there and I use the Grouchy Gardener ones, you'll see how easy this is to cut through. And I'm going to pick a different spot just because I want to show you that it works so well.
And those teeth are like a serrated knife. They really grab onto the limb or the branch. And a clean cut is important because you don't need to be slathering that tar and stuff on the edge of your cut limbs anymore. When you cut it clean, it's going to resist getting diseased and bugs and all of that.
Exactly.
If you rip and tear it off and you tear the bark when you make a cut, that's when you're in trouble, and your tree might have some difficulty now recovering from that.
So I'm just going to show you down here on the ground too, because I'm showing you how you can reach up high with these, but you also don't have to bend when you're cutting with these as well, because they can reach down to the ground. See, notice I didn't have to bend at all. Now, I'm about 5'3", Carolyn, but I can reach with my arm height, I can get to a 10-foot branch up over my head, which makes it so easy to do.
I mean, seriously, no bending. And I really only have to do one quick cut, and this is a pretty thick branch.
It is. I'd say, you know, that's almost the size of a quarter. The next one's even bigger.
The next one's even bigger, but again, you just open the jaws, give it a couple of ratchets, and again, look at the clean cut there. There's no way I could cut that with a regular pruner.
Exactly.
Even a branch that thick, let alone something thicker. And you know, right now, this time of the year is when you're out there getting ready to clean up all the stuff that's gotten damaged or broken over the winter time. So let's remind everybody of 2 choices. We are now getting quite limited in the green choice. We have 450 left out of how many, John, that we started with? Over 2,500 have been sold already this month. So again, 400 and so left in the green is not that many.
That's right. So, and when we come back, I'm going to show you some more, just how easily it is. You mentioned too that telescoping handle. That's really important, Carolyn. It actually locks into place.
Let's show that when we come back too.
Yeah, okay. So I have it extended. It extends to 40 inches, fully extended.
So let's turn it around backwards so you can see. These tabs right here, you press them and you easily slide, and then they lock. See how that's now, these handles, I'm pulling on them, they're not gonna slip, and one's gonna be short and long. You press, pull it out, press, push it back, and you can stop it anywhere along the way. They will go from 27 inches at their shortest to 40 inches at their longest.
Exactly.
So that's quite a nice reach.
It really is. Now I have them on the shortest here, but you can see it cuts so well. That sharp blade, these are just so well made that you don't have to worry. And if you get resistance, just open up and then use that ratchet to actually get the extra leverage.
Yeah, the tool does all the work. All you have to do is guide it, and we have given you even nicer comfort grip handles this year.
That's right.
So the green or the blue, do I ever have to sharpen this? I think
No,
it's
I mean, not for several years. It's going to last for you for such a long time. All right, you go ahead.
So
that was the size of a quarter, Carolyn. That's a really big branch there.
Yeah, now see, I cut that, I was a little bit off kilter there. So now you can go back and correct it and now have a nice clean cut. Don't leave shredded bark on the edge of your cuts.
And see how it really grips because you have those little teeth that are on there. That's going to help really kind of grab it.
Yeah.
And then you literally just squeeze. It cuts through it so well. And notice, I want to mention, Carolyn, I don't have really strong hands, and this is so easy for even me to do.
There are some cases where you might need to get your pole saw out, and I use mine all the time. But in most cases, if you're just trimming or pruning, this is going to be all the tool you need. You don't have to wait for somebody to come over and do it for you. You can do it all by yourself.
Absolutely.
When it's convenient for you and really spruce up your garden. So stay in the ordering process. We have only, how many left in the green now? 3? Only 250 left in the green if you want that one. A few more than that in the red. The price goes up at the end of the day today, and the easy pay goes away as well. Right now you can get it for 3 payments of $10.41. Thank you, Rachel.
Thank you, Carolyn.
Time for the style portion of Garden Party now. This is a hot pick, everybody, one of our stars of the day, and it is from Physician Endorsed. Ginger Walt was here on my Garden Party show on Sunday morning, and